welcome to Ecoholics. Today we are going to understand very important things that you should know if you are attempting the examination of RBI Grade B DEPR. All the aspirants, all the economics enthusiasts who are preparing for RBI Grade B DEPR examination should be well averse with the website of RBI. Reserve Bank of India maintains a very clear website, very transparent for the common people to learn from, and the website contains very important statistics that students should always be in regular touch with. So today I'm going to teach you the very small important things that you should note while you are surfing the Reserve Bank of India website. These things will not just help you out in your research, but will also help you out in learning the structure of RBI and how RBI actually performs. These things are written in very simple English language, and you will also be able to understand the concepts of economics by reading these concepts. RBI website is very important for all the students attempting the RBI Grade B DEPR examination, and which is why this video will entail all those things, all those areas that you must visit on the website. So let's begin. Firstly, let's understand what exactly are we looking at when we look at the website. Then we'll show you the website as well. So when I say the RBI website, whenever you study and whenever you need to research, you always go to the official websites, and these official websites have a specific pattern and structure. So you need to also study and understand how you actually read through these websites, because sometimes it can become a little exhausting. So I'll teach you how to easily browse through and learn from this website in the most simple manner. Firstly, we'll see the home page of the website. Now, the home page of the website is the very basic page where all the different things regarding the rates, the policy rates, the reserve ratios, etc. are given. It also will have some basic structure of RBI that it follows, and you will get acquainted to the structure of RBI through this home page. Gradually, we'll shuffle towards the other tabs given by RBI, wherein you will understand what are the documents and database that you should go through weekly, quarterly and monthly, and even annually. So all the database and statistics are also shared by RBI through this pattern, and we'll understand what all things you need to go through specifically for this examination. So now let's go to the website. This is the Reserve Bank of India website, wherein different things have been portrayed. Here, the home page firstly has current rates and the RBI regulated entities. You need to be aware about the different entities that are regulated by RBI, because this kind of questions can appear in your final interview as well. So you need to be aware about what all are the financial institutions that actually RBI regulates. The first thing over here is current rates. Current rates are very important to learn, and every 3 months, every 6 months, you need to check on this section. While your preparation of about a year or 8 to 10 months, you will need to go through these rates, although you must also look at the newspapers so that you will know. The very first thing over here is current rates. Current rates are very important for you all to understand and regularly visit. Reason being, the current rates entails policy rates, reserve ratios, exchange rates, lending and deposit rates, and many other things. Now, these are the sections which can appear in your MCQ examination, and so you need to be well aware about the current rates, current ratios, reserve ratios, etc. This will also invite you to take a visit on this page or this column every 3 to 4 months. Although RBI might not change it so frequently, but you need to be alert and check whether the rates are same as the last 3 months or not. So let me share with you a bigger glimpse, a better glimpse of the policy rates. Now the policy rates, let's see over here. What all things do we see? Policy rates has the repo rate, the standing deposit facility rate, marginal standing facility rate, bank rate, fixed reverse repo rate. These are not mere terms and statistics. These are very important terms that you need to know through and through. So this column is very important. Similar to the policy rates, we have the reserve ratios. What's the difference between policy rates and reserve ratios? Policy rates basically is telling about the lending criteria that has been made under the Monetary Policy Committee. While if we talk about the reserve ratios, these are the reserve requirements of cash and the liquidity within the financial institutions. CRR tells you about the reserve requirement that has to be kept by the financial institutions, by the commercial banks and RBI, while SLR tells about the liquid form assets that the banks and the financial institutions need to keep with themselves. So these are reserve requirements, adequacy requirements. Okay, so this is also very important column. Then exchange rates. Exchange rates are important for you all to understand and know, because if you are attempting this examination, this is some common general knowledge that you need to be aware about, specifically with respect to some universal currencies and some currencies that often trading is happening within. So exchange rates are important. Then lending and deposit rates. These are some detailed rates, although you need not completely know about it. It's completely alright if you do not have a detailed view about it, but still you should know that this kind of rate is also existing. Okay. Market trends. Now these are important for students who are preparing for an examination completely related to finance and which has a lot of foreign exchange market syllabus. For RBI Grade B DPER, this is not much important, but you should be aware that this kind of column is also there on the website. The reason why I'm telling you about it is because you need to be acquainted with the whole pattern that RBI presents. The examination that you're appearing for, if you do not know about that organization, then it is very, very bad. So, which is why you need to know fully what the organization actually presents. Now, the next thing that we have over here, if we go to the tabs, different tabs, so these are the different tabs. Okay. If we go to the different tabs, you look at press releases, notifications. Notifications is very important for you all, for all the students who are aspirants, because all the exam notifications come here. Okay, result notifications come here. Publications, speeches and media interactions, you will find that the governor's speech will be here with the transcript, so you can also look at it, watch it, hear it. Okay. Publications. Now, publications are quite important for you all to know. As I said previously, that I will tell you about the documents that you must visit weekly, monthly, annually. So here on the publication section, you will have annual, half-yearly, quarterly, bi-monthly, monthly, weekly and other type of reports. These reports and documents are exceptionally important for you all to understand economics also. Macroeconomics, the theory that you read in the syllabus, is not different from what happens in the practical life. But how does it happen? What is the application? How are these terminologies utilized is very fascinating if you read it. And again, it will help you in your phase 2 paper, descriptive paper, and highly will be helpful when you are attempting the interview. Because the interview round is completely practical and will be focused on your amount of research that you have done and the amount of knowledge that you carry about these documents. Okay. Now, If we talk about the annual publications, one important thing that you need to visit is the annual report. Annual report will be a press release and the full document, so you can download the full document, which will be a whole list of all macroeconomic things that have happened in the country, in the nation. Right from the economic review to monetary policy operations, credit delivery, all of these things are important. These are exactly like your syllabus pointers. The way you read the syllabus, same way annual report has to be read. Don't be exhausted and don't be intimidated by the length of the report. Go with the flow and read it one at a time. So one chapter at a time, if you'll read, you will definitely find it very fascinating. It's written in very simple language. You will understand it. Okay? Now, the next thing about publications is half yearly. What things come half yearly? Every 6 months. So in half yearly publications, you have two things: the financial stability report and the monetary policy report. Financial stability report will give you a very vital idea about the economy's financial stability. So it will give a holistic view of how economy struggled, why economy struggled in the financial stability, and how did it overcome a certain amount of problems. Okay, it will talk about adequacy, it will talk about different things under it. So the reports that are released, you can find it according to the year, and you can go for the amount, the year that you want to look at. Okay, start from the latest, because if you start reading from the past, there are chances that you may get tired and exhausted after reading it, because it's a different thing that you would start reading. So start from the latest report. You will be you will find it very realistic and very relative, because you must be also reading newspapers about it. So that's why it will be relatable. Okay. So that's your half-yearly publications, the financial stability report and the monetary policy report. Okay, both of these are very important for you all if you are giving the attempt of RBI Grade B DEPR in the year 2024. These two reports very important. Okay. Then next is quarterly. What all things come quarterly? So quarterly, you will find all of these things. You can, for Grade B DEPR, macroeconomic and monetary developments is very important. You can go for this. Okay. Other than that, it's a good read, but not very specifically related to DEPR. But for if you really want to give a read first macroeconomic and monetary developments in the country. That comes quarterly, every 3 months. So you have to have an updation of every 3 months on this website. Okay. Then bi-monthly is survey of professional forecasters, inflation expectation survey of households, consumer confidence survey. Now these three are actually they change, but because there are certain modifications. Bi-monthly report hai ye. So you it will be something that you would not be able to read fully, because you are also reading the syllabus. Okay, so I would like you all to just browse through it, but do not read cover to cover. This will not be of specific use while preparing for this examination right now. Okay. Monthly, you will have RBI Bulletin and Monetary and Credit Information Review. Browse through Monetary and Credit Information Review and definitely read the RBI Bulletin. Okay. Weekly statistical supplement. If you want to have statistical supplement every week, where every type of statistics is compiled together, good document to download, but do not just download everything and keep it aside. The website that I've shown you is important for you to rigorously learn from. It will give you a lot if you actually are willing to learn, right? So, and then occasional reports, these are different things, events that happen, and RBI would document it. So these are the different things. If you want to, if you have any interest in any of the specific events, you can go for it. Again, not very specific for this examination, but good for reviewing. Once you start reading through the website, you will find interest gradually and you will start reading it even as leisure. Okay, and that's it for all the publications, and that's it for this particular website. Other than this, there are many other things which are very, very important, but not for now, because you're preparing for your examination of RBI Grade B DEPR. So right now, concentrate on phase 1 and simultaneously start reading this. Many students complain that current affairs was not able to, they were not able to complete because they started off while they started with phase 2. But that's what it is. It's the wrong strategy. Current affairs will only remain current today. Tomorrow they will not remain current. So which is why you need to make sure that you are acquainting yourself with the type of study and the type of life that you're going to get once you are an officer of RBI Grade B DEPR. And which is why reading through the RBI reports, reading through the RBI documents will come handy, and you will automatically feel like a Grade B officer once you start getting acquainted to the whole pattern. So I hope that this video will teach you and help you on what all focus areas you should remember while preparing for RBI Grade B DEPR attempt 2024. I'll see you soon with more such informative videos. Till then, stay tuned to Ecoholics.